You are not behind. Even if you feel like others are moving faster, that's their path, not yours. Your timing is not wrong. It's not broken. It's just different. Life isn't a race. It's a rhythm. Your rhythm. Some people bloom early. Others bloom in winter. You are not late. You are blooming in your own season. Breathe that in for a moment. You're not supposed to have it all figured out. You're not supposed to sprint through this life. Even the greatest journeys unfold one step at a time. There's no prize for arriving faster. The only reward is being fully present. You've taken steps people never saw. You've overcome things no one knew about. That quiet resilience, that's not failure, that's strength. Your story might not look like theirs, but that doesn't make it wrong. It makes it yours. Let go of the pressure to perform. Let go of the need to compare. Let tonight remind you that where you are is sacred. This moment is enough. You are enough. Let this be your reminder. You've come far even if the path was slow. Every delay held a lesson. Every setback had its purpose. Sometimes, the wait is where the growth happens. Sometimes, not getting what you want is protection. You have not wasted time. You have lived. You have endured. You have transformed. Even in the days where all you did was breathe, you were becoming. You are not behind. You are being prepared. The people who matter won't judge your pace, they'll walk with you. So go slowly, go kindly. Let your own rhythm guide you. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be. In time, everything will unfold. For now, sleep knowing you are safe, supported, and on time. Not all victories come with trophies. Some victories happen in silence. Like the day you got out of bed when everything felt heavy, or when you chose peace over reacting, when you kept your hope alive even in the dark. No one may have seen it, but that moment mattered. That was a win. We are so quick to celebrate the loud, the visible, the grand, but it's the quiet battles, the ones you face alone, that show your deepest strength. You are not weak because you cry. You are not broken because you bend. You are human, and every small act of grace you offer yourself is a quiet revolution. You've come so far, even if no one noticed. You've survived things you never thought you would. That strength is stitched into you now. That is what makes you extraordinary. Breathe into that truth. Let it settle in your chest. You don't need applause to be proud of yourself. You just need truth, and this is it. You've already won more than you realize. Think back to one of those invisible victories, a moment that almost broke you, but didn't. A time when you showed up even though it would have been easier to shut down. That was strength. That was growth. Not everyone will see your progress, but you do. You know the weight of what you've carried. You know how hard you've worked to feel peace again. Tonight, let your soul exhale. Let yourself be proud. You deserve rest, not because you've finished everything, but because you've done enough. You've earned this peace. Let go now. Let the quiet be your celebration. You're still here, and that matters more than anything else. Being soft in a hard world takes courage. The world may tell you to toughen up, to numb out, to be unbothered. But your tenderness is a strength. Your empathy, your emotions, they are not flaws. They are your superpowers. You feel deeply, and that means you connect deeply. You understand pain and beauty in equal measure. You are not too sensitive, you are attuned to life. That sensitivity, it allows you to heal others, to notice what others miss, to offer compassion when it's most needed. You don't have to apologize for your heart. You don't have to shrink it to make others comfortable. Being soft doesn't mean you're weak. It means you care enough to stay open in a world that wants to shut you down. That takes power, quiet power, real power. Tonight, let your softness be your sanctuary. Let it comfort you, not embarrass you. Let it remind you of how beautifully human you are. Close your eyes and thank yourself. Thank your heart for feeling so much. Thank your soul for staying kind, even after everything. You don't need to armor up to survive. You're allowed to be whole just as you are. The world needs more of what you bring: softness, gentleness, care. That is your gift, and it is enough. Let your breath carry that truth deeper into your body. Let your heartbeat settle. Let the softness hold you now like a warm blanket. You are not broken for caring deeply. You are extraordinary because of it. Sleep with that knowing. Sleep with peace.
You've carried so much, and yet you still offer kindness. You still try. You still hope. That's not just strength, that's resilience. Sometimes we think strength looks like always holding it together, like never crying, like pretending we're fine, but real strength looks different. It looks like falling and getting back up. It looks like showing up on days when you want to disappear. It looks like being honest about your limits. You don't have to carry everything. You never did. Some of that weight you've been dragging, it's not yours anymore. You've outgrown it. So tonight, let it fall away. Let your body rest. Let your breath loosen the grip. You are not weak for needing rest. You are wise enough to know you deserve it. Let go now. The world can wait. You've been strong enough for long enough. You don't always have to be the strong one. You are allowed to need to rest, to fall into safe spaces. Tonight, let this moment be one of them. A place with no expectations, no effort, no weight. You've done enough. You've given so much. Now give something to yourself. Stillness, peace, permission to pause. You are strong, but you're also soft. And both can live inside you. Let the night remind you, you don't have to earn your rest. You are enough as you are. Let your strength sleep now. Picture yourself a year from now, calmer, more grounded, at peace. That version of you, they're real, and they're watching you right now with gratitude. They're thankful you didn't give up tonight. They're proud of how you kept going. They remember this exact moment, the one where you could have spiraled, but instead you chose gentleness. Every choice you make now echoes forward in time. Every breath, every pause, every moment of rest is creating space for that future version of you. They're already living the life you're building now. Keep going, not perfectly, just presently. That's all it takes. One breath at a time. That version of you, they've grown through discomfort, through grief, through the mess of becoming, and so have you. You are on your way there, even if it feels slow, even if you can't see the progress yet. It's happening, not because you're doing everything right, but because you keep showing up. Sleep now, and let the future version of you take over for a while. They'll guide you. They already know the way. You don't feel ready. That's okay. You feel like maybe you're faking it, that someone else would do it better. That's okay too, because this is what growth feels like. It's uncomfortable. It's uncertain. It whispers doubt in your ear just before something big changes. You're not an imposter. You're someone who's stepping into a new space. And that always feels awkward at first. It means you care. It means you're trying. It means you're growing. Everyone who's ever done something meaningful has questioned whether they deserve to be there. You do. Your voice matters. Your presence matters. You belong even when your doubt tells you otherwise. Let this truth hold you tonight. Imposter syndrome is not a sign you're failing. It's a sign you're stretching. You're becoming someone who can hold more, do more, create more, but that version of you, they don't arrive fully formed. They evolve through effort and rest. So let yourself rest now. You don't have to prove anything in this moment. Not to the world, not to yourself. You're already worthy, already enough. Sleep in that knowing. Sleep in your becoming. Some days you rise with clarity. Other days you barely make it out of bed. That's not failure. That's healing. Healing isn't a straight line. It's a spiral. It's messy. It loops and circles before it moves forward. You are not going backward. You are revisiting pieces of yourself to better understand them. There is no shame in the setbacks. No shame in slow days. No shame in repeating a lesson. The truth is, the deeper the wound, the more gentle the recovery. You don't owe anyone a timeline. You don't have to meet anyone's expectations of how better should look. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to cry. You're allowed to laugh and grieve in the same day. This is healing. This is progress. This is real. Let go of the urge to measure it. Just be in it and trust that you're moving even when it doesn't feel like it. Tonight, let yourself soften. Let yourself release the belief that you need to be somewhere else by now. You're not late. You're not broken. You're simply human. Healing doesn't look like perfection. It looks like trying again in tiny ways. It looks like rest. It looks like choosing gentleness. It looks like whispering, "I'm okay," even when you're unsure. Let the night hold you. You don't have to figure it all out. You just have to be. You are already healing. Even now, even here. We underestimate the power of small steps. We think progress needs to be big, loud, obvious. But the truth is, the quiet steps are often the most important ones. Getting out of bed, answering a message, drinking water, choosing not to give up. Tiny things, but they build momentum. They prove you're still moving, still caring for yourself. Don't dismiss the little victories. Every small effort is an act of self-trust. Every moment you choose presence over panic, that's growth. Even tonight, pressing play on this video, that's a step. You reached for comfort. You reached for peace. That counts. You count. Let every breath remind you, you're doing enough.
You don't need to leap. You don't need to change everything overnight. Just take the next small step. Rest is a step. Silence is a step. Forgiving yourself is a step. It all matters. Even when no one else sees it, you do. You are building a better relationship with yourself, one breath at a time. Let that be the focus tonight. Forget the finish line. Forget the checklist. Just breathe. Just be. Your small steps are enough. You are enough. Maybe you thought you'd be somewhere else by now. Maybe the vision you had for yourself at this age feels far away or lost. That's okay, because what you're living right now, it still matters. Your timeline is valid, even with its detours, even with its delays. You didn't fall behind, you took a different road. And that road taught you things the straight path never could. You learned endurance. You learned patience. You learned how to hold yourself during chaos. None of that is wasted. The truth is, the timeline that's unfolding for you, it's not wrong. It's just yours. You are not a failure. You are a human in progress. You are allowed to let go of the deadlines you once believed in. You are allowed to start over. You are allowed to bloom late, rest often, and rewrite your future. Your story doesn't have to look like anyone else's. Let this moment be a new beginning, not because you're broken, but because you're growing. You're learning to love where you are, not just where you're going. Tonight, rest in the comfort of your own pace. Time isn't running out. It's unfolding with you, for you. Trust it. You're doing fine. What if your purpose isn't something to chase? Not a title, not an award, not even a dream job. What if it's something simpler? What if your purpose is how you love? How you make people feel safe? How you listen, really listen? How you soften a room just by being in it? You don't have to change the world to live meaningfully. Sometimes, just being kind is enough. To yourself, to the ones who need it most. You don't need to hustle for your worth. You don't need to build a legacy to deserve rest. You just have to be present. Every time you offer compassion, you live your purpose. So if all you do tonight is breathe and offer love in even the smallest way, you've fulfilled something sacred. Let that truth quiet everything else. You are already living with meaning. The world tells us to chase titles, to measure success by how much we achieve. But real meaning isn't found in milestones. It's found in moments. The way you comfort a friend, the way you speak softly when someone's hurting, the way you offer kindness, even to yourself. That is your power. That is enough. Let your purpose be softness. Let your worth be your presence. Let your rest be a statement of self-love. You don't have to prove anything. Tonight, just be. Let love hold you. Let peace surround you. You are enough. You don't need permission to begin again. Not from anyone. Not even from the past version of you. You're allowed to change, to grow, to leave behind the story that no longer feels like home. Start again after the mistake, after the failure, after the silence. There's no limit to how many times you get to restart. Every breath is a reset. Every choice is a new beginning. You don't have to do it all at once. You don't have to fix everything overnight. Just begin. Softly, quietly, slowly. You don't need to know where it leads. You just need to trust that you deserve to try again. Close your eyes and imagine the weight lifting, the pressure, the judgment, the self-doubt. Let it go. Tonight is a doorway, and you get to walk through it freely. You don't need to explain. You don't need to justify. You just need to believe that your story isn't over. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are allowed to begin again, and again, and again. Let this rest be your first step. Let peace be the foundation for what comes next. Start fresh, right here, right now. Fear isn't a sign you're weak. It's a sign you care, that what's ahead matters to you. Fear isn't a wall. It's a doorway. It asks, are you ready to become something more? You don't have to eliminate fear to move forward. You just have to walk with it. Slowly, bravely, willingly. It's okay to be scared. It means you're on the edge of something new. You've done scary things before, and you came out stronger. This fear? It's not the end. It's the beginning of change. Trust that. Feel the fear. Acknowledge it. But don't let it control you. It doesn't get to hold the pen anymore. You are writing your story. Even if your hand is shaking, even now, you're moving forward. You're becoming someone who doesn't let fear close the door. You walk through it. And on the other side, freedom, peace, a version of you that's more whole than ever before. Let fear be the signpost, not the stopping point. You're already doing it, one breath at a time. Sleep now, knowing you're braver than you think. Rest is not a reward. It's not something you earn after checking all the boxes. Rest is necessary. It is sacred. It is your body's way of saying, this is part of the journey too. You are not lazy for slowing down. You are wise for listening. The world may tell you to keep moving, to stay busy, to prove yourself by how exhausted you are. But your soul knows better. Your peace is more important than your productivity. You don't need to accomplish anything tonight. You just need to be. You've done enough. You are enough. Let the night be soft. Let your breath deepen. Let your body melt into rest. You are allowed to let go. Fully. Completely. There is beauty in doing nothing. There is healing in silence, in stillness, in surrender. You don't need to keep going. You can stop. You can rest. The world will still turn. Your worth doesn't change when you pause. It doesn't shrink when you step away. It doesn't disappear when you're still. Let rest be a ritual, a return to yourself, a whisper that says, I am safe here. Tonight, give yourself permission to be quiet, to be soft, to just be. You are allowed to rest, because rest is sacred. are not broken. You don't need fixing. You need space. You need time. You need kindness. We are so quick to diagnose our pain as a flaw, to see our emotions as something to fix. But healing doesn't come from pressure. It comes from permission. Permission to be human, to feel things deeply, to change your mind, to outgrow versions of yourself that once fit. You don't need to get rid of your sadness. You don't need to erase your past. You only need to let yourself unfold. Not forcefully, not perfectly, just naturally. Like the moon, like the tide, like breath. You are not a problem to solve. You are a person to love. Tonight, release the urge to fix yourself. You're not a project. You're not behind. You're not failing. You're simply in process. And that's a beautiful thing. You are allowed to carry scars, to feel lost, to not have the answers. That's not brokenness. That's living. Let this moment be the one where you stop chasing better and start embracing what is. You don't need to be fixed. You just need to be met with love. Start with yourself. Sleep now. Not to escape, but to return home to your heart. You are already enough, exactly as you are.